Most developers are over-engineering internal tools, and let's face it, we all know it. You spin up React, wire APIs, build auth, manage state just to ship a dashboard that's basically forms and tables. This is Appsmith, an open source tool with over 39,000 stars that can replace most of that in just minutes. Think of it as the open source alternative to Bubble, and I'll show you how it works in just a few minutes. Now, Appsmith isn't brand new, but it still doesn't get talked about as often as it should. It's built not for landing pages or customer apps, just internal tools. We get UI you can drag and drop, but with full JavaScript so you're never stuck. You connect databases, APIs, SaaS tools, and you still use Git like a normal dev. Now, there's no lock-in here, and we can fully self-host it for free, plus we get unlimited users. So the real question is, does this actually save time? Let me show you. If you enjoy open source tools and coding tips like this, be sure to subscribe. We have videos coming out all the time. Now, once you launch Appsmith, you'll make a quick account, super simple. Then on your dashboard, you can start up a new app with a blank canvas. Now, since this isn't a full-blown tutorial, I will just choose the preset Postgres database, but you can see here all the options we really have that we can build into this, which is really nice. Once I have a database, in my case Postgres is linked, we're done. In the database, there are a bunch of tables you can play with, but I'm going to choose the employees table as this has some dummy users in it. Now I will drop in a table, choose to connect to the correct database table. It populates the table instantly, and then I can add in an input form and a submit button. You can see how all this is drag and play, and then on the sidebar, I can even link queries and even JavaScript into it. I already binded the data to the table, but here I can make a query with the input field to search for a user in our database. Just like that, it's done. Add a trigger to our button to update, maybe a toast notification. Click deploy, and that's a working CRUD app. I mean, okay, super basic as I'm hitting on all this in just a couple minutes, but I know you can see the real versatility behind all this and how fast this would be in a workflow too. No React setup, no API layer, no auth wiring. This took maybe a minute, maybe two, okay? And you still have full control with JavaScript, themes, and Git. So yeah, it's free, it's fast, so no paying for Bubble or something else. This is a great tool to spin up quickly. Appsmith is basically UI on one side, data on the other, and JavaScript for connecting everything. Widgets handle your UI, data sources connect to databases, APIs, even LLMs and queries are just SQL REST or JavaScript. And the key idea is JavaScript is everywhere. Now, most low-code tools hide logic from you and then one exposes it. That's why devs are switching. Git works the way you expect, branching, merging, CI/CD. There's nothing weird. And you can self-host with Docker or Kubernetes. So you control your data and your costs. You can build custom components with React or plain JavaScript, and it's production ready with RBAC, audit logs, and SSO just built in. Now, with all this being said, there's obviously AI, but the important part is it generates code you can actually edit. So it sounds perfect, maybe, but it's not, okay? While this is good at time saving as we can ship faster, and honestly, after using it, that does feel pretty accurate. It is indeed open source, so you're not locked into a pricing model. We don't get stuck because we can always just drop JavaScript into it, and if you self-host, it's free with unlimited users. But on the flip side, with time or scale, this can and still does break. Now, if you try to render massive data sets on the client, it can slow down, so you'll want server-side pagination. Mobile layouts aren't automatic. You'll need to tweak them manually. And if you're coming from no-code state management, this can feel really confusing at first. And UI is slightly behind tools like Retool if you want some fancy dashboards. None of this actually matters too much, but they matter depending on your use case. So where does this actually fit? The real comparison is Retool versus Appsmith. Retool is more polished and has stronger features, but it's expensive and closed source. Appsmith is Less polished, it's open source, right? But you own everything, the cost is zero if you self-host. Bubble and Webflow aren't really comparable since they're more customers-facing apps, but they do a lot of cool things that are similar. Tooljet is closer, but Appsmith still stands out with stronger Git integration. So if your goal is to ship internal tools quickly, Appsmith is usually a better trade-off. If you enjoy open source tools and coding tips like this, be sure to subscribe to the Better Stack channel. We'll see you in another video.